friends, I'm very much glad to get this opportunity of addressing myself to you. My name is Dr. Davis.3GP. I'm an environmental activist based in Uganda, East Africa. Our organization is called Moving Planet Uganda, which is an affiliate to 350 organization, which is an worldwide environmental organization, which is totally devoted to see to it that we clean our environment. Now, I got a chance recently of communicating to Microsoft, and Microsoft has given me a go-ahead to see to it that we try to recycle Microsoft hardware and make sure that we work with them and see to it that we clean East Africa. So I'm very much impressed, and I will be able to work with Microsoft. Now, we want to establish another relationship with the international community so that they happen to know the situation in our East African community. Environment is being abused every day in East Africa. People tend to think that it's just they take things for granted. They don't consider anything. They think that whatever is happening, it should be like how it is. At one time I was in the Western world. I lived in California for 8.5 years. I see how people value the environment. People are cutting trees every day without caring in East Africa. So what should we do? It's our responsibility to educate these people. But what should we educate them? We should start from simplicity. They should know what environment means. That without, if they happen to pollute this environment, this world, they're just going to perish, because everything depends on the good environment. Now, this is what we've tried to resolve as a group called Moving Planet Uganda. We want to see to it that we educate people, starting with the youngsters in schools. We were going to meet people in their communities and see to it that we teach them the values of having a good environment through planting trees and other kind of plants. Africa is very rich, especially when you come to tropics, where I live. We have a lot of plants. Some of these plants are medicinal. But people really don't know that these plants will perish. Take for instance, one time I was looking for a kind of herb which used to help women deliver. But now when you happen to look at this herb today, it's nowhere to be seen. It's perishing. And people don't know. They are taking everything for granted. They are using these pharmaceuticals which are not really good for humans. Now, we are trying to teach these people through community education. We also have radio programs. I've been visiting community radios, because last time I was in Radio Bwama. I went to Radio Bwama, which is close to my home, and I had a chance also to have a talk show on Radio Busiro. Now, I've been given a chance by 350 organizations to establish my own channel together with my group. And we are going to use this opportunity to tell the world what is really happening in Uganda. Deforestation is over 100%. They are destroying trees every day. They are destroying everything. The government has turned a deaf ear. Now, you take for instance, we have hydroelectricity. Hydroelectricity is renewable. But today, the government has stubbornly accepted people to start using these generators. Today we are using generated kind of electricity using this fossil energy, which is fuel. Now we are tending to wonder, because Uganda was established, we got our independence using hydroelectric power, but now people have resolved to the other kind of electricity, and people are having road sheds. And this electricity is not enough. We've not really used our resources in order to see to it that we help our community. The government is trying to do it, but it can't do it alone. Unless if they work with some of us who are interested and those who are informed. Fuel, rather fossil kind of power energy will have no room in the future world. Because you know why? The global warming story. The world is heating up. The world is heating up. Unless if we happen to be serious. We have to take serious precautions in order to help our community. So what we are going to do is to see to it that we help our government and work together with the government. We are going to start community activism so that people happen to know what we really mean. We are not political. We are not interested in being political, but we are interested in our community. We don't want this polluted environment. You know, we have to tell our people that this global warming thing, or rather environmental protection, it doesn't need to have a border. Like, you don't need to be an American to protect this environment, protect the environment, or to promote environment, good environment, because everybody breathes oxygen. Everybody breathes oxygen. Everybody needs clean water, and oxygen has no demarcation that you should stop on this boundary. The oxygen which is being manufactured by plants in Africa is the oxygen you use in the United States. Is the oxygen you use in Europe. You may look at me as a black man, somebody with weird beards. But you know what? That will not work. Just look into my potential. What have I done? What can I do for you? We can meet these people and tell them in my local language, and tell them the importance of tree planting, the importance of not polluting the Lake Victoria. And it will be very difficult for you to come from all the way from Europe or United States, Canada, or name it, Australia, whatever. But you have to work with us. You have to work with us. Like 360 organization, 350 organization is my affiliation. I've affiliated in this organization in order to see to it that we help the community, we help the world community. We are one world, we are one village. So we have to work together. Don't look at me like, oh, that is what. But because once I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to help your child. I'm trying to help your child in the US. I'm trying to help your child in Mexico. I'm trying to help your child in France rather. But don't think that because this black man is white, you will come here and not do anything effective. I've been seeing many environmentalists coming in Africa. They drive Porsche cars. They don't go in village. Me, I'm not interested in driving Porsche car. But to reach people on grassroots and tell them what is really important. So that's why we need to work together. What do you have to do? I just need one thing to help me out. Just mobilize something for us there. And then come, and maybe if you're interested, and work together, and we shall produce the best accountability. We shall produce the best accountability. And what we have to do also is not to blame each other and say, oh, what? No, but to see to it that we revise what went wrong. Now, I'm also working together with the local government, especially I'm trying to establish a relationship with the government of Uganda, which is central. I've established some relationship with the community leaders, and they've welcomed my ideas. For instance, very soon I'm going to launch a project called Mokokowe Project. This is a kind of fig tree, whereby researchers have made enough research saying that this fig tree is good. It attracts thunder and lightning. People have been killed by lightning in recent months. But the government is talking about it, and they're talking of buying expensive devices from the developed countries. But we have this kind of tree. It's a fig kind of species called Mokokowe. So I've launched this Mokokowe project today to see to it that I help my community. What we shall do is to be giving it at a very, very reasonable price to the local community, and some of these disadvantaged families will get it for free. And then we have to see to it that each household happen to have this kind of tree in their homes, and this will help us in this kind of problem of lightning, which is killing people every day. I heard yesterday that a student was killed by lightning in Butambala County. So, dear gentlemen and brothers who can't be here, my advice to you is simply that you must come and work with us. Give us any kind of support, material support, financial support. You can give us any kind of support. We don't really need to, you don't need to be here. You don't need to come and say, oh, do it. But we need your support. We need to work together. Like, for instance, I'm working with this organization here. It's good. It's called Super Clean. These guys have been involving themselves in cleaning, using, most especially, they are trying to see to it that they make a clean environment, trying to do things which are environmentally friendly. They see to it that they work using chemicals which are environmentally friendly, and very soon I'm encouraging them to see to it that they start using chemicals which are organic chemicals, and we are working on this. We have a group of researchers who are working with me, and we've gone further. We shall be telling you more about this. So I've tried to even to go to the industrial sector to make friends, to lobby friends, and tell them that, wait a minute, we can use this as the best method to make sure that we protect our environment. When you are cleaning the environment, make sure that you don't violate the environment. That's our motto. So I'm very much glad that I'm with these people. That's what you see in the background. They are working very tremendous. They are established internationally, and they want to work with me. So, ladies and gentlemen, I also invite you to come and join our crusade. Our crusade is not that crusade which used to force people into their beliefs, but the crusade meant to protect human community, protect all creatures, protect all living creatures on this planet. We love our planet. It's very rare to find a planet like ours glittering in space. Planet Earth is glittering. Jupiter is glittering, but it has no life. But Earth has life. So that's what makes Earth special. So, brothers, come and join us. Come and join our crusade. We need you. We don't care what color you belong to. We don't care what language you speak. But we must have one language, that is environment. We must speak. Clean the world. Clean the world, oh God. Help us clean this world. We love a clean world to live in. Oh Lord, bless our mission. Thank you, and God bless you.